Written on the Wind will continue in a moment.
It's too late to take back my words, but I can try to erase them.
Cleaning, shining, and disinfecting, nothing outperforms us in the bathroom. Dow Bathroom Cleaner, starring Scrubbing Bubbles. We work hard, so you don't have to.
The songs are perfectly frank, and the voice is totally Tony. Tony Bennett sings 24 great torch and saloon songs of Frank Sinatra.
Take it one for my baby, one more for the road.
Tony Bennett.
That long,
Perfectly Frank, the Grammy-winning new album.
that long, long road.
Washington apples. They're as good as you've heard. When the bodies are piling up and the secrets are multiplying.
How very odd.
It's time for the First Lady of Whodunits.
Sticks to this sort of business like chewing gum to the cat.
An avenging angel in a hat.
Oh.
The invincible Miss Marple on Agatha Christie Mysteries. Sunday on A&E.
We will return to Cinema Matinee in a moment on A&E, the Arts and Entertainment Network.
Anybody thirsty? There we go.
I had breast cancer and surgery didn't stop it. It became bone cancer. I was 42 years old and I wasn't sure that I'd see 43. I wasn't even sure how many more days like this that I'd get to spend with my grandchildren.
What I was sure of is that I wanted a hospital where they didn't rely only on drugs and where they used nutrition to build up the body's own defenses.
I came to cancer treatment centers in August of 1989, and what I was searching for, I felt they had. I was right.
They always treated me with concern and kindness and never failed to be there for me.
Call us, Cancer Treatment Centers of America, 1-800-592-5200.
They made this day possible, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
A&E returns to Written on the Wind, starring Rock Hudson. Written on the Wind will continue in a moment.
Sally and I go way back. But in all these years, there's one thing I've never told her. How much he means to me.
Your favorite Italian restaurant may soon be a lot easier to get into. Introducing Uncle Ben's Country and Recipes pasta and sauce dishes. Made with 100% natural ingredients, just like you'd expect from Uncle Ben's.
Why couldn't they have stuck with rice?
Ma non lo so.
It's true. The wonders of Alaska amaze and inspire. And the luxury found on board Alaska's only 5-star fleet is incomparable. But what really causes one's pulse to quicken is something else entirely. Come, discover Alaska and savings of up to $1,200 with Holland America Westours. True stories of what made the West wild. Legends of the American West.
I'm Jack Perkins. Join me for Time Machine, Friday, here on A&E.
From undersea experts to the Thai government.
All I am asking is the right of free passage, over.
Who'll bring back the booty?
It was an act of piracy.
Get in on a real-life treasure hunt. Pirates and Treasure, the Gulf of Thailand Incident.
I'm Bill Curtis. Join me for Investigative Reports, Friday, here on A&E.
You know, you're doing a great job, but you're not using all your assets. With a body like that, you could go places.
Sexual harassment makes you feel like less of a person. For help and hotline numbers, ask for the Stop Sexual Harassment booklet at your public library.
Be a little more sexy. Hey, we're talking about your job here.
No, we're talking about sexual harassment here, and I don't have to take it.
Sexual harassment violates you, and it violates the law.
Do you want to hear everything? Do you want to live in this exciting world? Or do you want to turn back?
If you have trouble hearing in noisy situations, the exciting Miracle Ear Clarifier may be your answer. The Clarifier features a special filter that automatically reduces background noise.
You see, you miss a lot out of your family, and that's a sad thing to go through life, missing what they have to say. And now, I don't have that problem. I've conquered it, and I'm very proud of it. I really am.
If you or someone you know thinks they may be suffering from hearing loss, call Miracle Ear at this number and receive helpful information.
The Clarifier, I couldn't live without it. It is terrific. I don't know how other people feel, but for me, it's just, I think it's just perfect.
Call today. Learn about all the good news from Miracle Ear.
A&E returns to Written on the Wind, starring Lauren Bacall. Written on the Wind will continue in a moment.
The songs are perfectly frank, and the voice is totally Tony. Tony Bennett sings 24 great torch and saloon songs of Frank Sinatra.
Take it one for my baby, one more for the road.
Tony Bennett,
That long,
perfectly frank. The Grammy-winning new album.
that long, long road.
In a world that's moving very fast, we can find balance in our days and in our diets with foods like Dannon Yogurt that put back what the world takes out of us. Dannon Yogurt, deliciously creamy, nutrient-dense, which means in very few calories we get a lot of nutrition. Calcium, potassium, real yogurt cultures, and the sense that there's a place in each day where we can find balance. Dannon Yogurt, a very healthy habit for life.
Want to build customer loyalty? We've got customer loyalty. We've got sports nuts, movie lovers, infomaniacs, and cartoon fanatics. We've got networks that talk to moms, teens, men, kids. From Main Street to Madison Avenue, more advertisers are turning to cable. Want to build your brand of business? Check out our brand of TV. Cable TV. America's sold on cable.
We will return to Cinema Matinee in a moment on A&E, the Arts and Entertainment Network.
They were affectionately known as Rudy and Misha in the dance world. Discover how Rudolf Nureyev and Mikhail Baryshnikov's passion, drive, and artistry changed ballet forever. Also, understanding modern art and actress Terry Garr, all in the March issue of Arts and Entertainment magazine. Call now to receive a complimentary CD of Joshua Bell performing Mozart when you subscribe to Arts and Entertainment magazine for only $18 a year, $23 in Canada. Call 1-800-238-2800.
Brideshead Revisited, the landmark TV event, the incomparable saga, comes to A&E.
Really?
For 13 Sundays, tangled lives unravel, revealing passions, obsessions, and secrets.
You loved him, didn't you?
Anthony Andrews, incorrigible, irresistible. Jeremy Irons, the moth to his flame. Claire Bloom, Laurence Olivier, Diana Quick.
I've come to find you.
A friendship that defied time. Brideshead Revisited. Sunday on A&E.
A&E returns to Written on the Wind, starring Dorothy Malone. Written on the Wind will continue in a moment.
Washington apples. They're as good as you've heard.
You may start noticing that your favorite Italian restaurant is a little easier to get into. Introducing Uncle Ben's Country and Recipes Pasta and Sauce Dishes. 6 delicious pasta dishes made with 100% natural ingredients, just like you'd expect from Uncle Ben's.
Mama, why couldn't they have stuck with rice?
Ma non lo so, ma gli affari vanno male, guarda.
This is a Gold MasterCard, okay? Sure, it's got a credit line of at least $5,000, but it won't settle any unresolved issues from your childhood. Well, maybe it could. I mean, no Gold card is more accepted on the planet, so you can take your parents to dinner practically anywhere and say, Mom, Dad, you raised me. I owe you a steak. And it might be smart to buy them a grandfather clock to replace the one you demolished when you were 8. And if this one gets broken, the Master Purchase Plan can replace it. So, I guess a Gold MasterCard could resolve some childhood issues. Wow, Gold MasterCard. It's more than a Gold card. It's smart money.
A&E brings you the American television premiere of A Year in Provence, inspired by the book that was on the bestseller list for over 80 weeks. 2 Londoners have taken Le Blanc and moved to France, but it's winter and there's a crisis du jour. The critics called the book delightful, engaging and funny.
Now that I understand, he doesn't understand.
Now we're really getting somewhere.
The bestseller becomes a glorious TV event, A Year in Provence, March 21st, exclusively on A&E.
In front of a class at Edison High School, Boris Yeltsin stood up and changed the course of communism. Magic Johnson gave some tips to Maryville High's basketball team. And Rudolf Nureyev staged the Nutcracker at Lewis F. Cole Middle School. By donating cable service and commercial-free programming to schools across the country, local cable companies like yours are helping teachers show that great things can come to those who dare to dream.
My name is Jesse Cordy, and what I'm going to tell you is real. On January 4th, 1987, a passenger train en route between Washington and New York collided with a freight train. In the trial that followed, the engineer admitted to having smoked marijuana and overlooking security measures. They say that marijuana doesn't hurt anyone. But this time, 16 people died. Among them, Laura Cordy, my wife.
And now the conclusion of Written on the Wind,